Hello, my internet friends. Trey here. It's a kind of a cold, moist day here in New Zealand, in Queenstown. We're just about to fly all the way to Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal. So a lot of flights today. Just finishing up packing all this stuff, and I thought you might want to see what's in these two bags. All right, I'll go through these. It might be a surprise what's in each bag. What's in my bag? You never know. You never know. I keep changing my mind. First, let me thank my cameraman here, new assistant. How's it going, Tane?
Hey guys, going good.
Are you excited about this trip?
Cannot wait.
Look at this. I want people to see this suitcase of yours. This is right out of Central Casting in the 1950s. Look at that thing.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable. So where are we going on this trip, Tane?
We are going to Lisbon to start with, and
Yeah.
then we're off to Barcelona, and then down to Milan, then up to Paris, London, Amsterdam, Berlin, then to Vienna,
Yes.
and Budapest, and then Moscow.
Moscow, that's right. It's going to be
Yeah.
unbelievable. We're really excited about it. Okay, so I'll show you what's in these two bags right now. Here you go, Tane. Thank you. By the way, we're doing photo walks in all these cities. You guys, please come out for them. These are free events. That'll be tremendously fun. There's a little after party also that you can join. That's a ticketed event. It's really cheap, but you get all kinds of goodies if you come to that. And also doing a few workshops in Paris, London, and Berlin. So those are like day-long events. Okay, really, really fun stuff. And also, if you can't come to anywhere in Europe, you can join us online. We do lots of live stuff. I'll be giving lots of tips and tricks and just like weird stories that are going to happen to us on the road. It's inevitable. I can already tell it's starting out with a bang because I know there's a cyclone hitting the North Island of New Zealand. And then we just found out there's a strike in all Portuguese airports on the day we land, of all things. So, yeah. But you can still join us from home because we have contests. You can join online. The grand prize winner will come here to New Zealand to spend a week with me taking photos. And you'll fly out on Air New Zealand shiny new jet. It'll be amazing. They're sponsoring this thing, so thank you guys. And all kinds of other stuff you can win. Come to see Hans Zimmer with me in Frankfurt, Germany. Just tons of prizes. I won't go. It's all on the website, 80stage.trayrackliffe.com. Okay, what's in the bag? Enough delay. Enough delay. If you're just joining us, welcome to a nice day here in New Zealand. So this is bag number 1. Okay. And by the way, I don't carry both these bags. Luckily, Tane carries this one. I'm giving him the heavier bag. He's a young, strapping soccer male. Where did you go to school?
I went to Wake Forest University.
Played soccer there?
I did.
Your team was okay?
We were okay, yeah.
Just okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is kind of my main camera right here. You can see kind of how sparse it is in there, right? I just let these things bounce around like they're in a ball pit. So this is my main camera. This is the Hasselblad X1D. Got a beautiful machine. Look at that thing. I love it. Get in close on this Swedish craftsmanship there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. You know if it's Swedish, it's going to be smooth, right? Why are you laughing, Tawny? Being serious. And then I've got just 2 lenses that I have with it, okay? Right on it right now I have the 30 millimeter. I can just tell by the feel of this. This is well, I can also tell by the look of it, it's a 45 millimeter. I actually can't tell by the feel of it yet. And we're putting them in these little Peak Design pouches. Aren't these cool? Whoop. They're great because if you have a small lens, it folds up really small. But if your lens gets a little Viagra, it goes up much higher, right? It just goes up. And then here's the other lens. I won't bother to pull this out, but this is the 90 millimeter. Okay, the only other thing I have in here is the charger, because I only have 1 battery for this Hasselblad. If I lose it, I'm going to be flying to Lisbon with no one to accept me, basically. It's going to be a big mess. Okay, so let me zip this thing back up. I don't really have anything else that interesting in here. I will be sliding my computer in here. This is kind of where I keep my cables and my favorite earphones. I don't even know who makes these things, but they're great. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so what's over here? Well, this is kind of my second shooting set of my Sony kit, okay? Because I have found, I still need to practice more with the Hasselblad for sure, but I have found that the Hasselblad isn't that good for like snappy street photography, okay? I still think the Sony plus Leica lenses, but I'm not sure yet. I need to experiment more. It just feels a little bit slower for handheld in the dark, which is a lot of street shooting that I do. So I'm still using the Hasselblad like 90% of the time, but like if it's a dark night in Paris or something, I'm walking and getting shots handheld, I'll have this with me. It's all, Tane packed this up. So here's our 3 lenses. Oh, it's up there? I got you. Here's the 3 lenses. This is a Leica 35mm Summilux f1.4. This is a Leica Summilux 1.4 21mm. And this one is the 24 to 240, packed away nicely in there. I allowed Tane to put some of his own stuff in his own bag, which was, I thought, very kind of me. Here's another favorite little toy. We have this thing on the blog called the STUCKINCUSTOMS Passport, which I invite you to join. It's really cool. And we do like 5 to 10 behind-the-scenes videos, extra stuff, extra tips and tricks on the blog. But a lot of them I've been filming with this. This is the Samsung 360 camera. So it's kind of cool. Just I give tips and tricks, and if you get tired of looking at me, right, you can just look all around, right? So it's just a really cool little toy. Whenever I have an idea or I want to tell a story or come up with something inspirational or something, we just whip this thing out. Okay, let me zip this up, and then I'll show you the actual beast inside here. It's right up here, you said?
We'll go the other side.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
See, what book are we reading here?
Everything is illuminated.
Whoa, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about?
I'm just starting it now. I'm not actually sure.
Why did you get it?
I got given it to me by my dad, so I thought I'd give it a read.
All right, your dad is a voracious reader.
Mm-hmm. Non-stop.
I just recommended that he read The Name of the Wind, which is a book I recommend to all you guys. All right, there it is. Oh, there's your camera too.
Mm-hmm.
This one's mine?
Yes.
Because mine looks like shit. It's all beat up, right? Yeah, so this is the Sony A7R Mark II. Love it. On it, I have the 10 to 18 lens, just because it's the easiest to travel with. It's my favorite wide-angle lens on this. And then what are you shooting with here?
I'm just shooting with the Sony A7 at the moment.
All right, just a Sony A7.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great machine.
Yeah.
By the way, I always say this, and I will keep saying it again and again and again. I know a lot of people heard me say it, so they got to hear it again. I'm sorry. But it doesn't actually matter what camera you shoot with nowadays. All cameras are amazing. In fact, I've been posting a lot of photos from my Google Pixel lately. They just seem great, too. All right, with those earphones and other things in there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dude, you're all loaded up. You didn't zip up this pocket, though. You got to zip it up, honey. All right. That's the big thing. Let me grab this for a second. I want to show people inside the studio. I have a little secret in here. A little secret. I'll show people. Hey, good evening from Chicago. If you guys are watching, let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Simon, what's going on? Yes, follow us. Thank you. You love Facebook Live. Thank you, Mary Jo. You're nice. You're very nice. Hello from Chicago, Israel. Cool. All right. Now, currently, my studio is a mess, isn't it, Tony? It is a big mess. But while I'm gone, it's going to be redecorated by my friend Biz. And so it's going to be totally different when I come back, which I can't wait. Which I cannot wait for. So anyway, this is the new toy here. Check out this thing. This is the Microsoft Surface Studio. It is massive. Look at this thing. And it's really, here, hold this while I lower it. So, the coolest thing, there's many cool things about this, but I can just take it and I can flatten it down, right? And then I can use the pen and do all kinds of stuff. It's just amazing. Totally cool. It's just, it's so accurate. Like I can lean on it. It doesn't shake. It's solid as can be. Just incredible. What a fun toy. It's got this little, I can pull this thing out and I've got I can move around a little ruler. Isn't that cool? Whoop. Do some straight lines actions. Look at that. How cool is this? It's just it's the funnest thing ever. I love it. And then if I want to like be more in kind of consumption mode, I just pull it up like this and got this sweet keyboard and yeah, so awesome. And yes, it'll go back out. We'll end it here. I'll hold this. I'm sure the audience wants to see another shot of your this suitcase. Is this thing gonna make it 50 days in Europe?
Is the best.
Look at that thing. I bet you. I have a feeling that if we open that Tane, the only thing inside would be like an accordion.
That's it.
You're just,
I'm packing light this trip.
yeah. All right, here. I'll sign off here. So if you're joining us late, come on our photo walks in Europe. These are free events. If you can't join us, follow on Facebook Live. I'll be giving, tons and tons of tips and tricks, some inspirational things, telling some stories. Come along. We're all kind of learning in this thing together. Join our online contest. The biggest winner gets to come here to New Zealand to spend a week with me and Tane, taking photos all over New Zealand. It's going to be amazing. Come see Hans Zimmer with me. That's another. We have all kinds of amazing prizes that you can sign up for. I was going to end by saying something. What was it?
In New Zealand?
Oh yeah, I mentioned Air New Zealand. They're good. Yeah, I mentioned they're one of our awesome sponsors. It was only in my own mind that I was going to mention something. Well, I forgot it. If I remember it, we'll do another Facebook Live later on. Gosh, what was it? I'm losing it, Tane. That's why I need you around to remind me of things I can't quite remember. Rats. Oh well, it couldn't have been that important. Definitely, if it came on my own mind, it wasn't that important at all. Just by default, it starts out low importance.
We've had a few questions about your jacket. What brand is it?
Oh, thank you. I've noticed this jacket is universally loved, actually. I love it too. It's Cozy Codes. I have a nice little hood. It's from Uniqlo. Uniquo, I think. Is that how you spell it? Have you heard of this place? It's an English company, or a European company. I think they might be French. But it's kind of like the Gap or something, right? It's like the French Gap. But they have stuff that's like way cooler than the Gap. And it's not that expensive at all. So jump on Uniqlo. You can order all this stuff. It'll be sent to America. That's what I did. Simple. I'm not really much of a shopper, but like when I get in the bug, I'm more of like a hunter. Like I just hunt for stuff. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys a million times. And I will see you in Europe soon enough. Okay, bye.